Last video for today. We are on part are we on this one? I think we're on part 5? Part 5 of what if Goku had been born with God Ki. So, what did I do with the voice? Last time on the Dragon Ball Z What If Goku was born with God Ki Part 5. Last time, Vegeta and Raditz had returned to Earth, not to see Dubao, but to meet with Goku in order to well, really, we didn't really know what they were up to. I didn't really elaborate on that. But then Trunks showed up, and, him and his father had a conversation, and then Goku met up with him, and now Trunks is confused. Now we have this awkward scenario with Raditz, Vegeta, Trunks, and Goku. Now, Goku clearly can take any one of these guys on. Goku also still does not have a Super Saiyan form, unlike Trunks and Vegeta, and even Raditz. And even if he did have a Super Saiyan form, at this point his power actually isn't... It's around the same as theirs, like base-wise. If not, they're a little stronger. But point being is that, Trunks is now trying to figure out what's going on. So wait. You're saying that Raditz is still alive? But I thought Raditz was dead. It's like, what are you talking about? I don't even know who you are, kid. Now he's just like, wait, Goku, can we talk for a moment alone? So to which he goes like, oh, I mean, I would normally, but right now Vegeta is here. He's like, no, we're not here to fight Kakarot. Actually, we're here with good news. You see, we took over Frieza's forces. After his defeat, we grew stronger. Until eventually we were able to take out King Cold himself. Now there was nothing to oppose the Saiyan race anymore, Kakarot. And then which Goku's like, I don't even know who King Cold is. It was Vegeta. It was Frieza's father, you dolt. Oh. It's like, oh, I didn't know he had a dad. I was like, where do you think he came from? Anyway. No, we're here now because we pretty much dismantled. We now have a new empire, our own. We've come to offer you a chance to join us, Kakarot. With your power and our powers combined, the power of the Super Saiyan and the Super Saiyan God, we could be invincible. It's like, Vegeta, Vegeta, that's a nice offer, but we've already been over this. I'm perfectly fine here with my friends and family. But so long as you're not trying to take over this planet, I have no qualms with you. But if you're going to go around, that being said, if you're going to go around conquering other planets, we may have a new problem rising. Vegeta's, fine, it was worth a shot. But anyway, who are you, boy? It's like, I'm deeply confused. It's like, wait, so you're not living on Earth? Like, and you have your tail? Of course I have my tail. What? Why wouldn't I have... Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have his tail, sorry. So you're not living on Earth? Why would I be living on Earth? Like, because, I mean, back in my time, so now everyone's just kidding. It's like, oh, crap, Trunks, what? And now Trunks basically he realizes, okay, just don't tell him that you're his son. Look, I'm from the future. Huh? It's like, what? What are you talking about now? It's like, I'm from the future. Look. Then he explains how Bulma, who's your dad? I can't really disclose that. But Mom said you could be able to help and everything along those lines. You die of not even Super Saiyan can survive that. And he's like, what about Super Saiyan God? Wait, what's a Super Saiyan God? Oh, this. To which now I had to remember real quickly. Yes, I do think I gave him Super Saiyan, Goku Super Saiyan. So he does have Super Saiyan Blue as well at this point. If not, he will gain Super Saiyan Blue very soon. Probably with his training for the androids. And he's just now he just doesn't know what to think. He's just flabbergasted. It's like, whoa. I don't sense his power, but this pressure. What is this? Yeah, this is God. This is God gift. I've had it ever since I was a kid. Wait, ever since you were a kid? Why didn't you use it in my time? To which now Trunks realizing, oh God, I think I've messed up the timeline. Okay, look. Here's the medicine just in case, and just try to stay alive. I'm gonna leave now. So he hightails it out of there, and now just like, what was that about? I have no idea. But apparently I'm supposed to take this medicine in case so I don't get a heart virus thing. Um, so now just those three there, and it's awkward. So, what you guys gonna do now? And they're just kind of there. Just, what are we gonna do, Vegeta? That didn't go as well. Then, all right. And then Vegeta says, like, again, having to swallow his pride, which he hates, but Vegeta's not dumb. He recognizes the situation at hand. So it's just like, all right. Look, we control a vast empire now. We're good. Why don't we declare a truce, just a solid truce? You will have our aid if we have your aid in such endeavors. If we need your help, you can cut us. If you need our help at all, we'll come to you. Otherwise, we can leave each other alone. Does that sound reasonable? And then Goku's just like, unfortunately, I can't stop. And Goku's just thinking it over because Goku's not as just naive as he originally was. He knows that because they said he's controlling Frieza's forces now. He pretty much has entire army and stuff behind him. That he's not. He's probably going to be doing a little bit of what Frieza was doing, conquering worlds, stuff like that. I can't stop you from doing what you're going to be doing out there, Vegeta, or you, Raditz. But I'm going to give you this one condition: no mass genocide, no selling of planets. If you conquer a planet, if you're gonna go around conquering planets, and Goku's just going back to Super Saiyan God, just to emphasize. And if you just wipe out, if you go around conquering planets, you leave the civilians intact. You leave them all. Just let them know you control the planet. Don't do anything else. If you do that, we'll have a deal. You step out. If I find out you stepped out of lines at all, and I know, and I have my ways, because he knows Whis, and I have my ways of finding out if you do. It's like then our agreement's off. You show up here again, and I will kill you. Very well. Your conditions are sound, Kakarot. Very well. Until we meet again. Let's get the hell out of here. And then, they hightail it out of there. So, things went pretty much the same, except now he basically he flies up to Kami and explains the scenario. It's like, yes, I was overhearing. It's like, you were over here? It's like, I'm the guardian of the Earth, Goku. And I'm starting to get a hang of this God key. This idea of God key. So I'm almost divine at this point. So yes, I can know when things are going out of the androids. It seems they're going to have to do a lot of training. Yeah, we are. All right, let's get down to business. And then, so we're going to have to do a lot of training. Warning Outer Z-Fighters, warning Yamcha, Krillin, Tien, Chaozu. Sorry for you Gohan fans, there is no Gohan at this point. Not really involved in the series. Because remember, Gohan, I believe, was 4 when he got taken. And then there was a year with the Saiyans, so that's 5. The year of peace, so that makes him 6. So he was about 9 when the androids came about in this version. Give or take. So, but because we scaled him back a few years, he'd only be about 6. And I think he would still try to train with his dad, but he's not going to be involved in any of the android fighting or anything like that. Excuse me. Now, during that time, all the Z-Fighters are doing the best they can. They will train in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber occasionally. Kami's doing his own training. At this point, Kami does have God Ki, I'd say. 3 years more of training with the instructions that we gave him. He basically has a Super Saiyan or Super Namekian God form now. Now, in terms of power, though, again, despite the fact that his body had been restored to its own, it's a youthful version, and Namekians live a lot longer than your average individual. Kami, I think, was supposed to be around 300 years old. How old was Kami? That's something I need to check real quick. Hold on. How old was Kami? How old was Kami? All right. Kami, basically, before he, Major Sukan was, I think it's looking around 461 years old. Is that really the age? He hatched at age that. Personality. Okay. Death dates. All right. So, he basically age 700 May 8th, 7, because he fused with Piccolo. So he never actually, he died once. So let's see. He November 8. Death. He's got plenty of death dates, surprisingly. But let's see here now. Let me get an actual. Because it's giving me ages, but it's not age. Apparently, the highest age I got here is 789. So Namekians can live for all. I mean, now that might not be 100% right, but Namekians we know for a fact can live a long time. So the fact that his youth got restored pretty much means that he can live. He'll be around a lot longer than Goku is. God knows how old. Do we know how old Guru was? Sorry, I'm diverging, but that's a topic I need to know. How old was Guru when he died? All right. Okay. Let's try that again. Guru DBZ gave me a rapper of some kind. Let's see here. The grand elder Guru sort of dies again of his old age because he died of a broken heart. But that's not answering my question. How old was Guru? Let's see here. Age. All right, age around 762. So Kami actually lived older than Guru did, despite Guru actually being a bit more powerful than Kami was in terms of his overall abilities. So yeah, the fact that his youth got restored essentially means that he can now age back. He can be around a lot longer. He'll be around into the days long after GT, for God's sake. He'll be around long after Dragon Ball AF. Not that AF's canon or GT. So, yeah, he pretty much within the 3 years would have figured out a God form. Now, power-wise, that would only put I would still say it only puts him half as strong as, say, Goku's God form. But still, that puts him basically as the second most powerful character in the series. Sans Beerus and Whis. At least in Universe 7. And then, obviously, Goku figures out Super Saiyan, and he figures out Super Saiyan Blue. So now he has those forms. Power-wise, I will pretty much just put him canon power-wise at this point to where he was base-wise, or base form. So, because there's a few things that have not taken place in the series. But there will be some hyperbolic time chamber training just to get the extra, training in. I'm trying to remember where I put everyone from last video. I should have checked or written it down. But let's see. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I had Tien at around 300, Krillin around 250, Yamcha was like around 170, and this is in the 100s, thousands area. And Chaozu unfortunately get less behind like he was in the original. But a lot of series training plus hyperbolic time chamber training. We're going to put a bunch of the Z Fighter. I'm just going to round up their numbers real quick because after this point, I'm not going to be using actual numbered power levels because the numbers get ridiculous and it's kind of hard to pinpoint everything. But roughly speaking, Tien's still probably the strongest. Although Krillin, someone brought up a relatively solid point that Krillin tries his hardest to exceed Goku, and he's Goku's best friend, so he does probably train with Goku on occasions. Goku has even probably been training with Kami, like going God to God, so that giving him an actual legitimate fight. So Krillin might at this point surpass, especially with 3 years, might actually surpass Tien. So I'll put him above Tien. Tien's definitely the second strongest, and Yamcha still falls in the background. Unfortunately, none of them are still strong enough to really go toe-to-toe with any of the androids. So when the day comes, again, unfortunately, we have Goku going to be suffering from the heart virus. However, this Goku also has Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue. Now, going Super Saiyan normally puts strain on the body, so it heightened the effects of the virus. God Ki, I think, would do something similar, but not to the same effect because it is a different type of energy. And in fact, if anything, it might help keep the heart virus is still there, but it might help suppress the virus just a little bit. But anyway, we still get that moment where Yamcha gets Yamcha'd, and then the androids square off with them. It's so Kami's watching. Kami, again, is the reserve fighter. Because he is the guardian of the earth, he's the guy with the Dragon Balls. And again, I think Kami at this point is smart enough to keep the Dragon Balls. When he knows that a serious threat is coming, he will gather the Dragon Balls up and keep them on call just in case. So you'll have 19 and Goku square off. Goku again tries to just Super Saiyan form. That goes about the same. And Kamehameha, and then I will have out of your energy. It's like, oh man, he can absorb energy. That's too much. It's like he's having the heart virus. And then they immediately, I think it would be Tien's, Kami, we need the heart virus to be wished away right now. Understood. And then Goku was just trying to keep up. He immediately goes into God. He's trying to actually go into God Ki, but the fact that he's getting pummeled on, and the heart virus, his heart probably is feels like a burning sensation or stabbing in his heart, however it felt, because he had to hold his chest, so he was in pain. And he's having trouble actually going into God form. Just as 19 is about to just. Now, keep in mind too, the androids were designed based off Goku's fights. But they weren't prepared for Super Saiyan because that happened off planet. Likewise, 18 and 17 were much stronger because of that. Because Jiro can plan all he wants, they're probably much stronger than even their canon counterparts by a lot. There's no way he can figure out Divine Ki and try to exponentially increase something by divine amount. There's no way he can do that. Now, granted, 19, 20, Jiro, 18, and 17 are far superior than their canon counterparts. I would say, the lowballing all of these guys, 19 being theoretically the weakest one is probably equivalent to Imperfect Cell. Jiro being a little stronger than Imperfect Cell, and then 18 and 17 is probably a little bit stronger than Semi-Perfect Cell in this version. But remember, the Imperfect Cell we get is from Trunks' timeline, so that's going to change some things up. But anyway, Goku's king is like, Goku, and then Dragon. We wish to remove the hot virus from Son Goku. It's like, it is done. And then he's like, Goku's like, it's like, and he just grabs it, and then and he's like, there it is, that form, that red hair, that glow. We have now your full power to take all of his energy, and it's 19 just tries to take all the energy. And just what is it? You really don't know anything, do you, Doctor? Do you, androids? This is Divine Ki, the Ki of the God, this energy of the gods. There's no way there's no way a machine can withstand the power of it. Let me show you. And then he just blast him, just blast him. Jiro tries to get out, but at this point, Goku can just, how you doing? Boom! And then just, it's like, no, you will not hurt anyone else. And then just takes out Jiro right there. Jiro tries to absorb it, but just can't manage all of it. So, for instance, Goku just does an energy swipe. Jiro takes a little bit of the energy, but the rest of the energy just goes right through and just, oh dear. Well, this is unfortunate. Curses. And unfortunately, you can't remotely activate 17 and 18 from what I understand, so they remain sealed. Meanwhile, Cells and so everything pretty much works out until Trunks shows up again. Look, those weren't the androids. What? Those weren't the androids from my time. What do you mean, Trunks? They were androids, okay? Clearly, things aren't quite going the same way. Yeah, I know, but they're not the same. There's other androids out there. And then, everyone, even Goku's like, okay, let's see. These guys are stronger. Let's go find that lab. Meanwhile, Cell is just doing his thing, looking for him. However, the thing is I see. And Mr. Popo, keep the Dragon Ball. The Dragon Balls will be able to activate again because from what I understand, we can hold off on a wish if you're with Shenron back in the day when he had 2, and the Dragon Ball scatter, but they're usable again in half the time. So if you have 3 wishes, they're usable again in a quarter of the time, or a third of the time. So 4 months.
Well, no, we use them again in 4 months. But there's something I have to do as Guardian. Goku and the others are looking for the remaining androids. I will take care of this. It's like, good luck, Kami. It's like, thank you, Mr. Popo.
And then he just disappears.
And then,
yes. And then Kami's just,
hello.
Hello. You must be Piccolo.
No, I'm Kami.
Well, wait. But you're young. Isn't Kami supposed to be some old dude?
It's like, I was, but thanks to Goku, I was able to. I made the smart. Thanks to Goku and a friend, I regained my youth and found a new lease on life, a new way of protecting the planet.
Oh well, at least I get to absorb a god now. This is gonna be tasty. And then Kami just, flexes his god ki for the first time. It's like,
so this is what's like in combat. Power is almost intoxicating. intoxicating, but I can't get myself into the power. I must learn to harness the power and control it, not be controlled by it.
And you're talking. Are you talking to yourself? Ah! And then he just basically it's kind of what happened when Trunks went back to the future and killed perfect cells or semi-perfect cells or imperfect cells. Sorry. So he just and then Goku just sensed Kami. He's like, Kami, what's going on? Don't worry, Goku. There's just something that I had to take care of. You were busy with the androids. I was busy with something else. But fear not, it's taken care of. Now you can focus on your task at hand. All right, thanks, Kami. No problem, Goku. Yeah, happy to help. And then he just reappears right back up at the lookout. I was like, oh, Kami, you're back. I made some tea. Thank you, Mr. Popo. So they eventually do find Dro's lab. So they find out that everything. So what do they do with the androids? We got to destroy them. Well, they haven't really done anything. But they're destroyed by the time. No, the ones in your future did. The ones here are just need to be active. I mean, we could theoretically reprogram them, couldn't we? And then I think they even bring Bulma there too because they don't have to activate the androids. Because in Bulma's the tech wizard. Well, apparently these two are actually mostly human. They've just been added with cybernetic components. But the one over here, this one's definitely an android, and more than likely he's programmed to take you out. And then she actually seen the blueprints and go, oh my god, he has a megaton bomb. This thing could destroy half the planet. Oh well, what if we? Could you get rid of the bomb without activating him? We might be able to. It's like, well, why don't we take him back to Capsule Corp? So. Yeah, they say, all right, we'll take him back to Capsule Corp, being careful not to wake these guys up, and basically, working on him. 16 gets the bomb removed, and then they just decide to wake up 17 and 18. Okay, look, Trunks, if they do turn out to be they turn out to be what you say they are, we'll take care of them. But we need to give them a chance. If they're actually mostly people, we need to give them a chance. It's like, fine. Things look like they're going south. We're taking them out. So, 17 and 18, and even 16. I think they wake up 60. It's like, you are Son Goku. You are Son Goku. My programming says I must destroy you. It's like, and then he just flexes again, Super Saiyan and God. He's just, well, you're welcome to try. To which 16 just can't calculate the power. It's too high. It's like, I cannot calculate the strength. What power? It does not compute. And I'm sitting in. We're going to last resort. And then it's like, no, I'm sorry, buddy, we removed that. And then, error. It seems there is nothing I can do. I do not wish to hurt anything but Son Goku. However, Son Goku seems to be able to seems complete, or how would 16 put it? It seems Son Goku's power is completely uneclipsable. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I forgot to activate. Boom, then just clicks a switch. It's like, oh, what did you do? Yeah, we got rid of the Prime Directive go kill Goku directive. Oh. I was like, oh, well, that is. I do not know what my purpose is now. Well, we could always use help around here. I mean, just because Dro made you to do something doesn't mean you can't find new things to do in life. What do you mean? And then, Bird lids up, and then he can kind of just, oh, this creature, I like it. This bird is pretty. So yeah, I mean, look, the planet's full of so many wonderful things. You could be a real help to them. I like these ideas. Tell me more about birds and animals and the natures. So Ball's like, all right, go. And meanwhile, 18 and 17 are like, okay, we wake up to this? What's going on here? So 18 is like, so you're Goku, huh? Yeah, the doctor designed us to take you out, but apparently that's not going to be as easy as we thought. No, it's not. And to be completely honest with you guys, I'm not even going all out right now. You still got God keep flexing. It's just, it's like, well, that puts us in a bit of a bind because we, like him, we don't really know what to do afterwards. I mean, I do enjoy a good fight and everything. I mean, if you want to fight, we can fight. I got no problem fighting. You want to fight? We can fight, pal. It's all good. It's like, no, really? I mean, well, I guess. I mean, just so long as you know I'm going to come at you with the intent to kill. I mean, is it your Prime Directive to kill us? Well, yeah, but not really. Just because it's no fun if I can't go all out. Cool. I understand that. So let's do this. And then
It's like, all right, 18, you want some 18? You want a part of this? It's like, not really. I think I'm just gonna chill out over here. And Cole's like, yeah, sure. Here, have a seat. Oh, thanks. She just kind of sits there, like, all right, you ready to get this started? Then just Goku decides to power up the Super Saiyan. It's like, ready when you are, and then they go toe to toe. Now, unfortunately, Goku is pretty outclassed in Super Saiyan just due to his base form and everything along those lines, because he's definitely stronger, but he's still around his cannon power level. So ultimately, he can't really compete with 17, who's a much stronger. It's like, come on, Goku, this is the best you got. Well, I could go all out, but I figured I'd like to try a new trick out. To which Goku's hair suddenly his energy starts to go out as he actually manages to catch a punch from 17, and he's just powering up. All of a sudden, the hair starts to grow out of it while it still goes blonde, but then starts to turn black. And, and then all of a sudden this energy burst blast out around 17. Just, what was that? It's like, yeah, sorry, this is a new form. This is where I really haven't gotten to try out, but Whis helped me. My teacher, Whis, helped me achieve it. Been really the first time I had a chance to try it out on a real opponent. That haven't really thought of a name for this. I know they call the blonde one Super Saiyan. And after the energy, after they finally get a look at them, there is essentially Super Saiyan 4 Goku standing there just like, but because it kind of reverts me back to a more primitive state. I think I like Super Saiyan Primal. Yeah, I like the ring of that. Because remember, Goku's voice gets a lot gruffer in that form. So yeah. Now, again, I've heard a lot of people try to argue the power level scaling of what Super Saiyan 4 actually entails. Because we know it goes like this. Super Saiyan is 50 times. Then you do a multiplier of 2 times. So it's 100 times in Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 4 is 4 more times, so that's 400 times. But I've heard a lot of people say, like, Super Saiyan 4 is like 100 times, or it's like 4 or 10 times, 12 times. The general rule I usually go with, and you can argue with me until the cows go home, that's fine, is 10 times because of the Golden Ozaru form. It's Ozaru put onto Super Saiyan 3. That's generally how I view it. But and basically, if we're going with those numbers, at that point, he completely outclasses 17. Because again, without going into the canon level, Super Saiyan 3 at that point would be able to overwhelm 17. Super Saiyan 4 completely outclassed him. So they're just Goku's now just completely overwhelming 17. But 17 still has his shield, so he's able to at least counteract some of Goku's powers. That shield was pretty effective. And then he just punches, smacking the shield. He actually cracks the shield with something. He's like, holy crap! And just, all right. And then they just clash together. And 17's just like, all right. You win. And, Goku just kind of goes back to the base. Gotcha. Oh, don't worry. We'll get you a singe the bean and fix you right up. So, yeah. And they actually kind of share. It's like, that was a good. And, 17 just, that was a good fight. And he's like, yeah, it was. It's been a while since I had a really good opponent like that. And so yeah, and now the androids are Cell's gone. There's no Cell's arc, so basically we're gonna go into the 7-year time skip after this video. So keep your eyes out on that. Until then, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Again, it's the week of What If coming up, so tomorrow's actually going to be another Naruto Tsunade adapting Naruto video. There'll be another one on Wednesday, another one I think on Saturday. There'll be at least 3 of them, and at least 2 extra Goku God Key videos. I think. No, maybe just 1, because I've got other what ifs I'm doing. I'm not just doing those 2. I do at least 3 different ones, but that 3rd one is usually like a one-shot one. I got a couple ones I'm doing this week. So until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.